Hi everyone, welcome to a new episode. Enjoy this beautiful view that I have personally found just for you for this video. It's a special thing. So today we're going, in all seriousness, we will be covering Binance and its new update to its terms and conditions and how this will affect not only the US customers, those using Binance, but also the altcoins. So let's get into it. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm going to cover the facts. For all of the US citizens who use Binance, you are probably freaking out right now. Binance had an update to their terms and conditions posted on June 14th, 2019. And what had happened is they've decided to restrict their use of trading on Binance for US-based businesses and people. So you can note as of September 12th, 2019, if you are a US customer or if you are accessing Binance using an IP address of the United States, you will not be able to trade or deposit on Binance, but you will still have access to your funds or your wallets if you had an account prior to this announcement. So you won't be locked out of your funds after September 12th, but you will not be able to trade on Binance. So pretty much get ready to get your stuff off of Binance. So they have followed this up with the semi-announcement that they will be providing a fiat to crypto fully US regulated exchange at some point. No date has been announced, so you don't know when. So at one point they will be wanting to accommodate their US customers by providing a fiat to crypto on-ramp. So that is good, but it's bad for it's bad for the people in the US who use Binance, who have enjoyed the ease of use that Binance has offered, and now for those of you who are in crypto, now you will see the stark difference if you are a US citizen of the kind of freedom that you could have had versus now the reality of what regulations will be. And this is only the tip of the iceberg, I believe. We are seeing every day new restrictions for US customers from both Poloniex, Bittrex. US-based exchanges are cracking down on the coins that you are allowed to be exposed to and to trade as a US citizen, because many cryptocurrencies are considered securities and many aren't officially declared as securities, but some exchanges are afraid that they will be. So they're just going to go ahead and cut you off. Now the thing is, a lot of volume on Binance comes from the US. So this will affect altcoins that are listed on Binance and not a lot of other US regulated exchanges. So the coins that are going to be most affected will be the newer types of altcoins, the kind of coins where they just come out and you know, oh, I can just get that on Binance. Well, if you're a US customer, good luck trying to find a way to get it, unless it's an ERC20 token, for example, and you can trade it on like the Kuiper network or on IDEX or Ether Delta, any kind of a decentralized exchange. So that is going to be a pattern here, right? I've said it in some previous videos where, unpopular opinion, every centralized exchange will either go down or it will become heavily regulated because of the fact that they have centralized authorities, centralized people that will be pinched, that will succumb to the pressure of things like governments and laws and fines and consequences for not being compliant. So this is a pattern we're going to see. Really popular exchange like Binance over the past couple years gained huge success, got a lot of attention, isn't completely decentralized in its makeup, in its foundation, and so it succumbed to the pressures of the US regulations. It's scared, so they're cutting off the US. There are some little wiggle rooms for US customers. You can use VPNs because that is how they find out, or that's how they're going to assume you are a US citizen, is if your IP address is located in the United States. So if you want to roll the dice and use a VPN for Binance, be sure that you never access Binance with an IP address from the US, because you will probably automatically be flagged and locked out from trading. So careful there. And also be aware that if you use a VPN, if your account is unverified, assuming that it is, because you won't be able to verify yourself because you're a U.S. citizen. Unverified accounts on Binance are subjected to a 2 Bitcoin withdrawal limit daily. Another slightly more permanent, more lifestyle change kind of a way. If you're someone who is into crypto and you see this as a way of life, consider diversifying your citizenships. I have done a video on this. I myself have obtained a second... Oh, what are those guys? I don't know what those are. This is a nature show all in one. So much information. I have no idea if you can see those birds. Okay. I obtained a second citizenship. I personally chose to use the program for St. Kitts and Nevis. It is in the Caribbean. Very happy choice that I made there, among other life-changing decisions. I will not go into that, but for those of you who are seeing crypto as a way of life, and you're seeing kind of the direction that everything is going towards cryptocurrencies, with Facebook, with everything is going digital, and cryptocurrencies is a natural fit for that. So being a U.S. citizen might not be the most useful for you anymore. I know a lot of people love the U.S. A lot of people still think it's the greatest country in the world. But we're seeing every day in this space how U.S. citizens are not the most free to use platforms that enhance your freedom to make purchases, to do what you want with your money. Every day we're seeing ways that the government is clamping down on that. So if you're interested in something like that, I will link my video up there, up here, so you can get more information there. This will also not only affect, obviously, U.S. citizens, it will affect altcoins, specifically newer altcoins that aren't as established in this space, that aren't listed on many other exchanges that get exposure to U.S. customers. So new coins like Link, I know that's gotten a lot of attention in the past couple months, might see a decline in, or will definitely see a decline in trading volume. Also, coins like PivX aren't listed on very many other exchanges, but coins like Monero, Dash, Ripple, Ethereum Classic, 0x, and Zen will be okay because they are very well distributed. They are not labeled or unofficially labeled as securities, so they have liquidity within the U.S. markets, so they will be okay. But definitely, we're going to see how centralization in all of its many colors shows its faces in this and how it affects this space. I've been harping on this for so many times, that the foundation and all this stuff matters, and we're seeing it come to fruition. So all of these smaller coins that are centralized in their listings are going to get hurt because they're not decentralized in their listings. They're not getting very much exposure. There's strength in decentralization. Think of it like a spider's web. I always thought this was a great analogy, visual. The more links in a spider's web, the more strong it is. If one link gets clipped, doesn't matter. There's a whole lot more other support systems. So think about that. So we might see these tried and true altcoins gain more strength while the newer nascent cryptos fall by the wayside because they are not getting the exposure that they need at the start to get a lot of traction, to get a lot of income, to make their products work. So I mean, Binance is huge, but it's a big mountain, and if it comes tumbling down, it's going to affect this whole space, which is unfortunate. But we survived Mt. Gox, and that one attributed to pretty much the vast majority of trading volume of Bitcoin. That one went down. Bitcoin is still here. Speaking of Bitcoin, with it being a fiat to crypto on-ramp for U.S. customers, it's probably going to rival Coinbase, this new exchange that Binance is going to be building. It's going to do well for Bitcoin as well, just like other well-established altcoins. Bitcoin as well, I think, will be just fine. So this decrease in trading volume I keep talking about, it might not, it hasn't happened so much immediately following this news, but as we see people, U.S. customers who are scared of using Binance, they will start phasing out. And so probably, September 12th, 2019, we're going to see a lot of change in trading volume for a lot of different coins. So keep an eye out for that. Crypto tip of the day. Hope you guys can absorb all that, my little sponges. That's it for today's episode. If you enjoyed this, leave a like, leave a comment down below. Don't miss my interview coming out with Wes Pryor. He is going to talk about crypto exchanges, a lot of their crazy behaviors, how it affects the markets, how it is not legal behavior, and how to spot a scammy exchange. I'm excited about it. That's why I keep talking about it. Also, I will be interviewing a developer from Blocknet. So if you guys have questions for either of these interviews, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. And if I think they're good, I'll address them to the guys. So leave a comment down below, share this one out, and have a good day.